What does a cold call script actually look like? So 7 successful elements. So after the first 5 million cold calls we made, we threw all of our scripts into AI to see what some of the best performing scripts and offers had in common. So we look for general patterns, but also there's a flow to successful cold call scripts that we found to be effective. So number one is this 5th grade reading level, but industry specific terminology combo. So if the language is too sophisticated, people tune out, but if it's too dumbed down, it sounds off. The best seems to mirror good business writing. So it's simple, easy to read, but it has enough industry-specific terminology that you don't feel like it's being dumbed down, but rather it's being made really simple and really clear. The second element is permission-based or like cheeky scripting. There are good examples of permission-based script, so I won't get into detail here. One that is respectful, has a little bit of playful intrigue, and reverse psychology will do well. And then the third element is our investment thesis or a core value proposition. The 20 seconds after the permission-based opener are the most important because you have their full attention here, and it's your job to keep it. Even for scripts that are on the long side, if you nail these 20 seconds, people will keep listening. And number 4 is the customization element. So scripts that have customization elements tend to do really well. And we stumbled across this when we were trying to come up with ways to convince people to get on a call. And we realized just offering them like $500 Google credits or something like that didn't work. It was better to say, hey, we fully customized the process for them, which subtly implies that a call is needed. The 5th is credibility, social proof, and like a meta-analysis. So the best scripts have a combination of industry-specific credibility. For example, a Y Combinator alum pitching to startups, a Stanford AI professor pitching to enterprise, etc. Social proof in the form of case studies with household names, i.e. we helped Adobe or Amazon do XYZ, or a meta-analysis, which is like over the last X years, we helped Y companies manage Z dollars in ad spend with an average ROI of like 4X or something. And then there's a reciprocal ask. So it's good to offer sales assets like AI search audits and competitor analysis that both encourage and reframe the sales call. So if the sales asset is directly related to the problem the business is trying to solve for the prospect, it goes a long way to creating an honest environment in the actual meeting. And then number 7 is the warm ending. So the warm ending where the caller expresses gratitude and mentions that they will follow up internally and ask how the meeting went was our way of making the process more sincere. So one of the issues that we had when we were initially listening to cold calls done by ourselves and others is that the caller changes their tone once they get what they want. As soon as someone commits to a meeting, they become not mean, but curt and professional. They're kind of just eager to get them off the phone so they can book another meeting. By adding a warm ending to our script, it makes the whole process more sincere and genuine, and the callers actually do follow up, and they love when a lead ends up closing with a client. So we found that all of those elements make a script really strong. If you need help with any of this stuff, please reach out. Otherwise, I'll talk to you guys soon.